Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brotato, the Horde survival action roguelike itself, but modded though, because we're going to be checking out the X-Tatonian mod here once again. Adds a bunch of characters, items, and weapons to the game, and today we're also using GMO to start with one of those weapons by combining the glitched with the one-armed so that we can start with any weapon we want. We're going to be using what I believe is Sarok's Hand, a wild legendary weapon. I said the other day I don't want to just only do one-armed and legendary weapon starts with this to showcase these legendaries. However, I said that because I wanted to make sure when I did it, it was for the right one. I think this is going to be the right one because it is more or less a super ethereal weapon. Every time we kill 10 enemies, we gain an engineering and an elemental damage, which on this character, or on this weapon rather, is going to be, 2 damage up. And it's going to be more because the elemental damage will be doubled because we are one-armed. It's going to be quite gnarly. Very, very strong and probably quite easy. We also have a 15 times 12 burning damage multiplier on it, so we burn people for, I guess, 100% of our elemental damage 12 times. Oh my lord. We're just literally doing like an elemental slap. Okay, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, it is literally just gonna be slapping people here. But yeah, the thing is, I think it makes the most sense. I had that when I said that. I had it in mind for this weapon because, honestly, this character loves that stuff. Loves elemental, or loves ethereal scaling weapons. Because you kind of only want to have one weapon getting all of the kills. So therefore, it's going to be scaling and balling out of control. We could get some HP regen. I mean, it's on this character, it kind of makes sense. We're going to be gaining a bunch of engineering, but here's the thing. Couple things. That stuff does not benefit from our percentage damage upgrade that we're going to get as one-armed. The damage modification's up by 100%. So already it's like a little bit but more importantly, it's gonna steal my hard-earned work. I already don't know if I love the burn part of this weapon, but just slap. It's so funny to me. We're gonna keep going for the elemental. I don't want too much range down here. I'll grab the big percentage up because that increases the damage by 30. We'll get more, a little bit more ranged up here and there to deal with things. But all in all, like, we're going to want to go for mostly lots of elemental. I wouldn't mind getting more enemies up, but the thing is, we start out with a free legendary. That's obviously broken, especially for one-armed. However, important to keep in mind, it's not that hard to get max cap legendary weapons on this character. That is, it deserves to be said. It's not a hard thing to do. Man. So it just... Okay, well, first of all, magic plant. Harvesting, scaling goes up more. Take it for the 2 elemental, like, and now we'll keep in mind that harvesting is a little bit better today than it already was going to be. But yeah, like, you can have, if you get just slightly lucky in the shop, you can have a legendary weapon on wave, like, I don't know, 5 or 6. So the fact of the matter is, I mean, and by legendary, I mean, this is why I hate the tag system for legend. Why did it have to be called legendary? I'm talking about legendary the tier, not legendary the tag. You could have a legendary tier weapon by now. I think the big kind of asterisk there is, I think legendary tagged weapons are better than legendary tier weapons by a lot, right? I think that's the big asterisk on that one. Grab some boiling water. I am not going to be grabbing turrets. I don't want them to steal my hard-earned work, at least not until late game. They will just kill enemies for me, and then I don't get to make my the slap of doom. It's silly. So we're at 196. One upgrade brings us to 199. It goes up by 3 there. We have such free flat scaling that if we just keep grabbing percentage damage, it's gonna get so out of control. It's not even funny. .5 times crit multiplier. I don't know if I love that. Grab the harvest thing, start getting that going, get some percentage. Sharp bullet makes no sense right now. And probably ever. Guess I can take a garden. As one arm, taking things like garden is usually a pretty good call because guess what? You have a free 200% attack speed, so the moment you find improved tools, garden gets a 100% effective boost. At least. More if you grab more attack speed. It is silly. Less if you took, you know, a penalty to attack speed, obviously. I mean, you know, fill in the blank with logic, but 269 there, 273. Oh my word. It is so silly. Not to mention if we ever find like strange book, you know, converting the stats between each other, it's going to be out of control. Burning spreads. We are still one arm, so like there is an obvious downside there. I want the range up, and I don't care about attack speed. Want to fix my range a little bit there. It can make us attack a little bit slower if the enemies are far away from me when I... Like, if I'm utilizing the range up, it can be bad. But I think across the board, we're going to want it, right? We really don't need damage. We really don't need damage up. Like, it's doing enough for the whole run here. But if I want to try and charge up truly the slappiest of slaps that's ever slapped, we're going to keep on going on this route. That's going to be my thing that I do here. To make it not just a free win. A free win would be take all the turrets, take all, like, you know, any of that stuff. Like, take Cyberball, like, that kind of, you know, the luck damage stuff. Not today, sir. Do I want insanity? I don't really, but I will take it. Like, taking Spiky Ball, Fruit Battery. If we just wanted to win, that's the stuff we would do. We already have 73 engineering. When do we start buying the engineering stuff, though? Because I will want to do it at some point. I think I'll want to do it a bit later. But, like, I want to make sure we've charged up sufficiently. And, you know, an AoE turret that is perhaps doing, like, 200 damage in a big old AoE, it's probably going to be stealing a lot of my kills. And thus, the funny may not proceed. So this is going to be one of those, like, you know, the marshmallow's on the table. They leave the room. They're going to see if the kid eats the marshmallow. Like, literally all of the turrets and engineering items in the entire game, basically, are going to be said marshmallow. It is the marshmallow in the experiment. Whoop. If I can just wait, I'll get double the marshmallow. Big percentage damage. Ugly tooth. I don't think it'll matter. Wouldn't mind getting more enemies. Don't really want to do much manual aiming. If you manually aim a melee weapon, it uses it at maximum range. I feel like the burn spread was a bad call, too. It's funny to have the burn baked into a weapon that doesn't really want you to be stealing kills from it. Because if the burn kills the enemy, we can't get the stats from the weapon. Man, the wackiest thing of all the damage we're doing is irrelevant, and I do have to try today. Like, it's not fully irrelevant, because, like, every smack is a kill, but still, I'm not able to hit as many enemies as I would like. I am going to be able to explode mini-bosses and bosses. Like, those will be beyond a non-issue. Elemental. Grab some armor now. They really want me to have sharp bullet. I'm going to take this preemptively. I don't know what I want this for yet, but I will take it preemptively. There's improved tools for our garden. I mean, maybe like a, I guess, I was going to say rip and tear, but I was like, eh. I guess that would be a, spicy sauce. Or, truthfully, it could be our landmines. You know, we could get landmines or the explosive turret and stuff late game. Ow! But yeah, doesn't matter how much damage you do if it's not making it to all of the enemies that are coming at you. You're gonna have some problems. This is about the first, like, place in the run where I'm like, yeah, I feel like I need those turrets. So this is as good as it is. It's a lot of damage. It's too much damage. It'll one-shot anything, but also, who cares? A lot of it is empty calories. You know, it's overflow killing to the extreme. I'll take the engineering. Do I take the drone yet? Do I take the drone yet? Leave the marshmallow. The second I start grabbing stuff, I'll take it after the horde wave. I'll take stuff after the horde wave. Oh, that one seems too good to lock. The horde wave, and then we go. I mean, it's not that exciting for this character. I'll take it because I'm curious. All right. Sharp bolted is for our turrets. That's what it'll be for. But yeah, we got the horde wave. If we can just deal. If we can just deal for a bit here. This is going to be so much free stats. And then, brothers and sisters, we shall eat the marshmallow. All we have to do is live this way. Manual aim here. Manual aim here for a sec. Okay. Listen to those stats go. Listen to those stats go. Just live. That marshmallow will be mine. Uh-oh. Maybe. Okay. All right. All right. Get the reward. Yes. 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 Strange. What? Bloop. What? See, look at this. We waited on the marshmallow, and it will be to our benefit, because boy howdy, these things, as soon as we start grabbing more and more, we're losing out on so many kills. But now that we're on wave 12, I just don't care about that anymore. We're going to slap them silly. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we're going to grab everything now. $2,600 slap. 2,600 damage slap. Gotta love it. Wouldn't mind removing some knockback if offered. Sure. Sure. Who cares? Sure. A lot of range is a little bit weird here. Spicy sauce explode for 860 damage. When you pick up food sometimes. That's funny. She'll slap across the map. A map slap. Kill stealers! Kill stealers! Oh yeah, I forgot. We have like... Oh my god, if we get a medical turret... If we get a medical turret, even at a 5% engineering ratio, it is gonna heal us something absurd. Because we're at how much engineering? 748. Yep. So, an amount that's pretty high, I suppose. I guess. Like, as strong as everything is, our melee smack is... Our big dumb slap is still the best. Sure. Pumpkin should be relevant. What do we have for crit? I mean, sure. Eh. Vigilante 14. I mean, don't care about percentage damage anymore. Look at the traps since we're capped at 9 anyways. It does not mean we're at 9 right now. We are at 6. Cap, I have to say this every time. Cap does not make it so I have 9 speed forever. It means I can never be higher than 9 speed. I can be lower. It basically, the second you buy shackles, the way that the dodge cap works is now how your speed works, right? With whatever number you had, that is your new cap. That is now the highest it can go. 3,000 smacks. 3,400 smack. 3486. 349. The damage goes up by like a clean 10 or 20 every time right now. It's so funny. It is beginning to be like incomprehensibly high. Like, it'll feel like it's not that big of a deal. Maybe. Do I care about Vigilante Ring? Not anymore. It's too late. And yet I'll buy a fertilizer. You, sir? Slapped him into oblivion? Just absolutely slapped him into oblivion. Just be the first one there. Just be the first one there. Slap, slap, slap. The stats are still going up. That is for sure. Ooh. Wouldn't mind some, like, trees in a pocket factory. Would not mind that one bit. We are very, like, frail. At 3 armor and 37 HP, which for this wave is very bad. Let's just grab this and explode. Oh, 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 oh. I guess so. Extra stomach, I'll take it. Eh. I need more coffee. Sure. Whetstone, I did say I want knockback down. Eh. Where are the summons, man? Enemies moving faster might make it so they're more likely to get to my, my melee smack. Mayhaps. It also will make it more likely that they can kill me. But it's a huge econ upgrade, like, obviously. But yeah, I think the little secret bit being that it will actually help me get more stats as well. If they run faster, they're going to be less likely to be killed by my turret / followers. And more likely to get killed by my melee weapon, because it's more likely that they're, in melee range. It also is more likely that they're in melee range, which does what you just saw. It's a frail run. All right, more turrets. Whatever. Silly. Yeah, see, this is always how it goes. Now there's... Okay, there we go. Now the summons are not really showing up that often. Where are you? $7,300. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Will we be one-shotting the final boss? I don't think so, but we two-shot that guy, didn't we? Isn't that crazy? We two-shot him? We maybe hit him twice with my melee smacker. But we do have other things that probably hit him. Either way, it's not far. It was not far off a two-shot conceptually. If it wasn't a two-shot, it could have been a two-shot. It's basically like 4 armor. It's probably worth it for 4 armor, honestly. Engineering for every different tier 1 item. Explosion size for every different tier 1 item. It's a little bit weird. I'll take it, though. Attack speed up for my summons. What that's all about. They don't get affected as much by the kind of, like, diminishing-ish returns as melee weapons do for attack speed. Yeah, just listen to how much less blip, blip, blips there are. There's still some, but they're mostly coming from this. This is why we wait until wave 12. This right here is why we oh my gosh. Why we waited. My. This thing do be silly. It becomes more silly as you get it early. Like, of all weapons, like all legendary weapons, this one is clearly designed around getting it later, you know? It's got every 10 kills you get the stat. That's because it's a legendary weapon and you're going to find it late, but you still want to have some relevance from that. So it's really good. Sure. Yep. Medical turret heals for 49. Kinda what I thought. It's gonna be kinda stupid. Heals us for 49 every time one of those bullets passes through us. It's silly. Let me just move here around for a sec. Blah, blah, blah. If I get hit, I just have to survive long enough between these bullets. A 49 heal. It's so good. It's so funny. Like, I knew this was going to be broken. I knew this one was going to be broken. I don't know if I would have put my finger on this being, like, the most broken. And I think that the reason is because, like, I got Strange Book. If I didn't get Strange Book, that would have been a problem. Orb of Chaos is really interesting if I could just get something that takes, you know, more of a benefit from that. Literally, if I find a landmine... That's good. That goes with it. I'm being very specific here with what I'm looking for. Oh my god. If I get something that actually explodes and scale... Shoots bullets at enemies for 973 damage. When you pick up a fruit, you have a chance to do that. Pretty good. Okay. That being said, boss is dead. Yeah. Was it a one-shot? No. Was it about a two-shot? It was about a two-shot. With 2 crits, it would have been a 2-shot on each boss, which is super funny. Yeah. Is it a good weapon? Yeah, it really is. This is like... And I know... Here's the thing. You don't get to start with this weapon. You have to factor in, when do you find this weapon? In a dream world, you find it around wave 11 or 12, right? Like, you just don't usually find something like this earlier. You could, I guess, like maybe like wave 8 or 9 in a dream world, or you're playing someone like Lucky who wouldn't really even appreciate it very much. You could find it earlier, for sure. But that's the thing. That's why it was so extra broken today. It is a weapon that shines when it's by itself because nothing else is stealing its kills. Hence, one arm, and starting with it, this is kind of like the dream world for this weapon. And it shows. Holy crap. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. What else do we have here for stuff? There's the bestiary I'm curious about. I will say, I have looked at the Butcher's Relic off camera. I'm probably not going to do a showcase run on it because it absolutely ruins your ears. Here, I can show it off for a second here and show why. It's just so annoying. It's too annoying to make a video on. So there you go. That's what the Butcher's Relic is. Imagine, like, you know, what I would want to do is have a run where I could maybe have like 6 of those. But doing that on like one arm where you're throwing a million of them per second, it's gonna sound bad. So I don't think I'm gonna be showcasing the Butcher's Relic. I may do something with the bestiary. It seems interesting. It basically just summons one of every single summon that can possibly be summoned in the game right now. So I may check out that. And then otherwise, we may be doing like some special custom, like made, you know, character challenges, stuff like that. If you guys, this is being recorded before yesterday's video goes live. So basically, if you have any suggestions for like, not through GMO, like if there's ever like, what if you combined just this? You can equip 12 weapons with, you know, well, you know, with Farmer. Like, you just move that. Like, for some reason, you're like, I don't want the 20% damage up. I don't want the 5% damage down for every weapon you have. Or, like, I want to see what's the minus 5% damage for every weapon you have look like on X character or something like that. I can do that very, very easily, very quickly. That doesn't take almost any dev time at all, just literally copying and lifting one specific modifier from a character to another. Let me know, because obviously GMO can do something similar, but you have to take the character wholesale when you do that, when you combine 2 characters together with GMO. If you have any suggestions for specific things, let me know. Like, I want a character that has this passive, you know, the 2 melee damage from armor on the knight, you know, the HP regen modifications from Bull, and the minus 100 armor when standing still from Speedy. You know, fill in the blank. I can do that really easily. Suggestions down below, and maybe I will, maybe I'll make your little hybrid character and do a run on it. I'm not looking for free wins. I'm looking for interesting runs. If it is OP, that's fine. If it's weak, that's fine. Just as long as it's interesting. That's probably That's what I care about the most, right? Alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check the channel for roguelikes more every single day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!